Workers' Day.
Sweet.
Yeah, Workers' Day.
So we had food, and yeah, it was a nice day for them.
I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I just sent you the floor plans
Yes.
if you want.
Yeah, they look good. So I was just telling Brian was on a drive, so he hasn't seen them yet. I'll pull up.
Okay.
Let's do the kitchen first.
Okay, so here's the. There we go.
So let me explain a little bit of what we did here. So basically, this is the whole project, taking in mind all of the comments that you told us.
Yep.
We have here the casita.
Yep.
I will explain the whole layout first, and then we'll go piece by piece.
Okay, perfect.
We have this new courtyard with a new pool. We kept all of the original main walkway.
Yep.
And in the back of the garage, we added another bedroom connected to this side bedroom.
Yep.
And we created this space.
Yep.
And over here in the main house, we rearranged the layout for your big room, and we modified all of the windows. And this is why I didn't want it to send you the floor plan without explaining.
Yeah.
Because we moved the barbecue from this side to this side.
Oh, okay.
And this is just an idea.
Okay.
Because you told me that you want to use this side here for your freezer and maybe keep things from the kitchen, and we thought that maybe having your barbecue right here you could use this side as a pantry for your barbecue area, or maybe storage for some of the things that you will need to use. And also because here I thought that it was too crowded.
Mm-hmm.
And in here you could add even another table or a round table, and have it more fluid with the transition between the connection that you need from the kitchen to the side instead of going all the way here. So it's just an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. That's a good idea.
Do you have the elevations of kind of how you thought that would go?
I have this.
Okay.
So we have here the main entry.
Yep.
And here we have the casita. We try to use the same, the similar style, for your house.
Yep.
To the casita. And here we added all of these sliding doors.
Yep.
Over here we have it too. Connected to here. You could have some outdoor furniture over here.
Yeah, that looks good.
And over here we have, this is the idea of having just connected to here, to this door.
Yep.
And then because we need to put a vent hood above the barbecue area. So would you do I guess we could just go around the door and have the vent hood just on one side, but it match on the other side.
See, we could even add some shelves to match the hood space. And for here, this is some layout I did for the kitchen.
Yeah, I like that.
Obviously, it's just the first idea.
Yep.
But we had a long island.
I like that.
You can have some stools, and in the other side, connected to the kitchen, you can have your dining table. Because I remember that you wanted to have, or you already have a table for this side.
For the outside? We don't really use the outside for dining so much, but we just have like sofas and stuff outside. I like that though. That looks really nice.
And well, we changed the windows, the doors.
Mm-hmm. It looks good not having that center support.
See, and changing the arrange, because what you had before was something like this. Like,
Yes.
Yep.
so this basically was 50% of your space.
Yes. It's always bugged
So-
me. And I think I might have been the only one bugged by it, but
So this is, I think it's great because I know that you have a lot of couches over there.
well, right now
So-
we have two like chaise lounges where the dining table you have in currently is, and just one sofa and two chairs where you have the one sofa and two love seats. But it isn't really adequate for a lot of people to be comfortable sitting in the same space. So I do prefer this. Now, could you show us the elevation of that wall?
For this wall, it's just right now. I just have it
Left
like
it
this.
blank.
I know that around here you have an arch.
Yep.
So that's where I've been like struggling if we tear that down, which no one seems to want to do besides me.
No.
So a way to kind of blend those two, I don't really know how that would be. You know, how we could maybe make that work.
I would keep the arch and the
In the stone.
figure, but no, I wouldn't keep the stone. Because you're adding all of this new carpentry. I'm even designing this, like, I don't know how you call it in English, the table where you keep everything for the
A
dining table.
sideboard. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I had that idea. Even this could be an arch to match the other side arch. But because you're adding all of that, and probably we will make a lot of mess here, tearing all of this space out. I was thinking in just keeping the arch, but cover the stone so it matches with everything. So, but that's up to you. I mean, we can keep it and I can work around it. But
Well, the hard part with working around it is the size of it is really, it skews the room to that side. And I don't know what you do to the other side because it's just like cut in half and skews. Do you know what I'm saying? So to make that other side look right, I don't know how we would really work it in.
I think it's going to be 3 against 1 on taking that arch down.
Okay. So that being said, working around that might be something we have to do.
I will do a design for that.
Okay. And then the 3 doors, so they open to the one side, is that right?
I have it this way.
Okay. So it would be, and you think that's the best way of doing it instead of smaller ones that could go a little bit tighter? Do you know what I'm saying, to the side? So, and maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, truthfully, on that.
So she's asking 3 doors or 3 panels or 4 panels.
No, sí, I get it. Pero pues
¿Cuánto mide?
es de 570.
Pues
Could be 4 panel
can be 4 panel and open in the middle, from the middle to the sides.
to the sides.
Yeah.
So you will see on one frame more with 4 panel. That's it.
Yeah.
See? Like that.
Like this
Like that.
And then
open-
they would push to the sides, right?
to the
so
sides.
open in the middle.
So in this
Yeah.
case, you have just once when it's completely open, you will have just one panel in the side. But if it's 4, you will have 2
2.
fixed.
I like the
Panel.
I like the first way better, but we can decide on that later. But the concept is awesome, right? Which is it opens up whether it's 4 panels or 3 panels.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like. Okay, back to the barbecue. I I could see that they might like that. I think the one on the right-hand side of the door, I would omit and just do the grill on the left-hand side of the door in this situation here. Part of the thing that, and I notice you don't have the like the flower beds and all the greenery, which I think needs to be cleaned up no matter what. But part of the thing that we have kind of grown to like is there's a little bit of a privacy shield between the pool area and the bedrooms. So to eliminate them might be hard. And I think that they might feel that's a little crowded to have that one side on the right-hand side by their bedroom.
Yeah, I do too. But your idea is then just on the left side of that door, have the barbecue pit there, which I think actually makes sense.
So having it just this way?
Yeah.
And probably I could do it bigger.
Yes.
Yep.
Longer.
Yeah, all the way to the stairs. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that I care if it's in that spot that it's at now, if we don't have it be an L. So I guess I would be interested in kind of keeping that as an idea, even though it does seem kind of far from where we cook. I could still see it there. Maybe it's just because I've been so used to seeing it there.
Okay.
In its current position where we thought we were going to put it.
See. I could do the other option too, and you decide on which one you
I think that would be helpful. And only because we need to talk to our partners about it too. And the more we have to arm them with like decisions, I think is a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks really good though. I had never thought about putting it there.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
But it does kind of solve one problem too, because those bushes and all that greenery really crowd that room. So it might be nice to have that there. Yeah, I like it better already.
So you have better access to this part now that you're going to use it as a storage.
Yes.
For food and.
Yeah, I like it.
So.
I think that was smart.
Yeah. Me too.
And for this bedroom, for example, it's basically the same layout you have here.
Yep.
Just a smaller bathroom, so this part right here doesn't look too crowded. And we added these as the beams in the outside to match all of the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really cool.
So can you take us in that room? How big?
The room are.
How big?
Because this is the first idea.
Yes.
We don't have any furniture.
Oh, that's okay. So what was the size of that room then? What did that end up being?
Okay, I have it right here. Okay. So I will send you a floor plan with the dimensions.
Yeah, that's a good size room though.
Yeah,
that's good.
And for the bathroom, it'll be this.
And the other place I'd be interested in getting a dimension is the terrace size, what that ended up being, that space there.
Well, between each wall, we will have probably this space. 12 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
So, yeah. That's we kept everything as it is right now.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's really cool.
So one of the things, as you're right here, I like kind of what you did with the pool and the access to it, except I think that when you are in the house going out to that courtyard, I think it needs to have a point of entrance that is not so far down the pathway, that's closer to the top where the door is to the main house.
Okay.
Because it seems a little awkward to go all the way down that pathway to go into there.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a point of conversation.
Okay.
And
I tried to add some curves because your original pool has some curve, and also the arch that you want to keep in the main house.
Yep.
So said probably you would like to have some reference to that.
And oddly enough, I hate curves. I hate arches personally, but it's there. So, I mean, I'm okay honoring it if we have to keep it, but it's not my thing. I prefer no arch, no arches.
But you can leave it for now, and then we'll kind of. Yeah, no, let's look at that. The casita.
So we have 4 bedrooms. That is just the bed space that you wanted to have like niche. And we had just a small kitchenette that you can have a small sink and probably a fridge.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought of having 2 bedrooms instead of just 1, because here I'm counting that you will probably have around 8 people at the same time.
Yeah, potentially.
So I thought that maybe having 2 bedrooms would be a better idea than just 1. But again, that's just an idea. I don't know if you plan to rent this part or use it for your family. So I know that for that type of stuff, the most problematic space always are the bathrooms for privacy. And now that you say that, I added this.
It's okay. You didn't know, and I'm not sure I even knew how much I don't like an arch.
I like them. I think the arch, it looks good in there. I like it.
So that's the idea. I have some storage right here, so you can have towels or bathroom stuff or even whatever.
And I would prefer the bathroom have the sink in it instead of outside of it.
Okay.
Are you sure? Because then people can, be in going to the bathroom, but still getting ready.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure I like it in.
But functionally.
Yeah, no, I'm sure I like it in.
Okay. Let's leave it there for now, and because you don't have to change it, but we'll discuss that part of it from a function
And
perspective.
Did you put queen beds in there? Is that this queen bed size?
No, these are, ¿cómo se dice matrimonial?
No.
Full size?
It's one full. See,
full size. Full size. It's like a full FULL.
Sí.
So it's 54.
But I can change it to queen.
You can make it fit the queen bed there.
See, it's just.
Yeah, I think queens probably would be better. Then you can put 2 people in there. A full is a little bit tight. And we definitely need the length for our kids. We've got some tall kids.
Okay.
How do you feel about them being oriented this way? I know why they had to do it that way.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but I think it's fine. I think it's good. Because of the space, right? That way you have space in the middle because you have your setback.
See, that red line is your setback.
Right.
So we can't do anything.
Yeah.
Or I could push everything further. I tried to match the line that you have for the garage. So all of this space right here, when you are there, you can already see it, how much space you will have in your courtyard.
Yeah.
So basically from the wall of the garage, all of the walkway that you have, all of that space will be your courtyard. So we are not taking you any space off. We are just adding that other construction.
Okay, I love it. All right, so I assume you priced this as a whole project. Did you also price it if we did it in phases?
Or have you had time to price it?
Was no, but usually we once we work with the design, once we have it finished and you said, okay, this is what I want, this is what we need, maybe you want to add more beds or take something off, I don't know. Or
Okay, then you
end
do
up-
pricing. So you don't have pricing yet.
This is it, no.
No.
Okay. This is awesome. So let us think about it. We'll talk to Sam and Brent and see kind of what they're thinking. And in terms of, timing, you guys are so busy. What would be the if we said, yeah, we want to do everything, what would be the best timing for you guys?
Do you will want to do everything in one time, or you want
Well,
to
I don't know, right? I mean, a logical way for us to do that would be to do the kitchen first. And if I had to split it up into three, it would be the kitchen and then that small garage casita, and then last do the new casita and pool area in the courtyard.
Yeah, I think our goal is for sure to get the main house, the windows and doors all buttoned up. They're so bad. And then
the barbecue area in the kitchen, right? That's the part that we would have to do first, for sure.
I mean, that's like a no-brainer to us. That has to be done. But the others, I mean, depending on timing and depending on price, I mean, I think we'd like to do some more if we could. So I think some of the areas that I want to focus a little bit on myself is just like the casita area and see if we really need 4 beds, if we really want to do this one that's behind the garage, because if we add that, we probably don't need to add 4 more beds in the casita.
That's true, and maybe for a while not even add the casita. So let us do this. This is perfect. Let us talk to Sam and Brent, and then we're gonna be there. You guys are going on vacation. Why don't, when you guys get back from vacation, let's plan on meeting when you get back.
Okay.
Because we'll be there. We go down Friday this weekend, and we'll be there until mid-June.
Sure.
Just now that you've had some time with this, do you think that by removing those center sections of those big sliders in the main part of the house, are we looking at a huge cost occurrence just to change those out to be fully opening? And I think that's been what everyone's been questioning me on, because I want these doors to open all the way and to be more contemporary, a little bit more modern in that regard. I just want to see if you guys think that the price is going to be extraordinarily more than the way they are now if we were just to replace them as they are.
No, but I asked you before if you want to do everything in one time, no? Because the price for can give you a price just for the remodelation of the big room. With that price, I'm going to do a price, but will be ¿cómo se dice condicionado? Will be preliminary price, because how I need to open reinforce the structure of that part where we're going to take it out the column for the new doors. I don't know exactly what I need to do, until I start to work. So I want to give you a price for that, and is I don't have nothing. If I don't have to do extra work for
that's okay.
Entonces I need to give you a new price for that. But that will be something that I will know when we start to do it.
Okay.
When we are working there, no?
Yep.
Entonces,
So we kind of have
understood.
we just have to go
the same thing is we do everything in the same time, but it will be easier to absorb if we have an extra cost for that one.
Yep, understood.
If we only do that part of it.
Okay.
And if the plan is do it in phases too, I don't like to give you a price for the casita because in the moment that you do the next phase, but the price will be different, you know?
Yep.
It's when I give you a price and out completely, later when you want to do the casita in the future, but the people don't feel good because they feel that I am moving the price higher, you know?
Yep,
So
understood.
it's not for that. It's for the time.
Yeah. And just so you know, this is what I do for a living. So I want you to recognize that I understand your situation. I'm not trying to push you guys in any way. That's not what we're trying to do. We just have to work around our partners a little bit and
our own budget and all that stuff. Yeah.
So just as a planning for us, we kind of have to have some idea of what we can do.
Entonces, I will give you a price for the remodelation of the main house and the bedroom next to the garage. That one I'm going to give you. I am to give you a preliminary price for the rest of the thing, the big casita with the 4 bedrooms and the swimming pool and the courtyard, entry courtyard. That way you can take decision for what you want to do.
Okay, that sounds
perfect.
fair.
Yeah. All right, and I might come back to you, Alejandra, with just some ideas maybe for that casita if we decide to do the bedroom up there, to simplify that casita up front, maybe to make it a little bit more maximized with a little bit more luxurious feel instead of just little lockers, which maybe we can change the focus of that now.
Okay, that's perfect. Actually, Mr. Timon has my phone number, so if you want to send me text, that's
good too.
Faster. Okay. Or if you have like some other ideas for the interior, or if you have already, I don't know, some furniture, or if you can give me the dimensions of it so I can add it here, or I don't know. If you have any ideas, you can send me everything you want.
Perfect. What was my other question for you then regarding that? Oh, the barbecue area is a huge, and we bought the grill and a vent and a fridge that I'm going to send you all of the dimensions of what we bought because we're bringing it down with us when we come. And if we can work around those dimensions in either one of those areas to see where it really does fit the best and feel the best, I think we should work on those fairly soon because
that's very helpful that you already have it.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, that's okay. They used a free version.